Hi guys,
Hello.
welcome back to our channel. In short, welcome back to the part 2 of how we met. So we had the first
The
version,
original version.
the original version, my version, the truth, last week, and your comments were amazing. Thanks guys for those that had my back and for those that didn't. Well done, eh? Well done.
Come on,
As in
class of
well done.
2012. Come on.
You guys betrayed me.
Come on.
Anyway, so today we're going to hear his own version of how we met. You guys, don't worry, you already heard the truth last week. So let's just pity him and just hear his own version of how we met. So let's not keep you. And if you joined us for the first time, welcome to our channel where we'll be living with the Oyetolas. Do subscribe, do like, and do share. So let's hear this young man's version of how we met this beautiful, wonderful, amazing woman.
So basically, how we met. It was a dark night, and someone just came barging into my room, and I opened the door, and then she was there running. People are chasing her. I mean, she was in some organization, and I had to save her life, and then
James Bond.
story ended.
Well done, sir.
Took care of like 10 guys.
Again, James Bond. Please, can you not say the truth of how we met?
Okay, guys. Okay, I won't go too far away from what was said earlier because I mean she can't lie too much. Okay, and everything she did say cannot be lies. Some of them must be true. It must just weave into the lines. Okay. However, I would say this. Um, I never picked on her. She piqued my interest. It was let me lay a foundation why I said she piqued my interest and why she thought I was picking. She stared a lot. First two chances we met or encounters we met, let me not bore you with the details. She was always staring. I noticed she was always staring. Our eyes would meet. I look, she's staring. I didn't know why, but I later found out that the reason was that she had sized me up. Okay, master student, maybe I can date this guy. That's my impression. My version. Because she already told you in version 1 that she said master student. Meanwhile, her colleagues already in her class knew I was a lecturer, so I'm very surprised that she's saying that. However, to the story at hand, history and theory of architecture. We have two types of students. One, don't know the answer to your questions, so they either sit behind or when they sit in the middle, when you ask the question and they go, or they're looking through the window. Then you now have the ones that know. They're subdivided into two. The ones that sit in front, tendency if you don't ask them the question because they're sitting in front, they are very confident that they can answer. And even if they don't know, they just sway, you know. But we have those where she falls into that category. They're the smart ones. They just stare at you. Like, okay, I know your answer. I know it. So ask me. And she, in a couple of times when I asked the question, she did, of course, answer. She's a smart woman. But there are those she didn't, okay? Why I said she piqued my interest was she kept staring. She likes to stare. Well, maybe because of her beautiful eyes, but she stares. And she always formed cackles with her friends. A particular friend to note, and they always kept on giggling at the side. So of course, anyone who is taking a course will understand that there's a distraction there. So you want to ask questions to that side, and she happened to be there. So it was always the woman in pink. First one she said in version 1. She's right. I asked her a couple of questions. She did answer majority of them. There are some she didn't. Fine, but I didn't pick on her because I think I was asking questions. So I thought I was asking questions across the board. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. Very, very interesting. They were at the bus stop, so no bus, and of course, it was getting late. So I happened to have one of those late classes. So I was going home, and then I hear, "Oh, can you, sir, please, can you take, can you give us a ride home?" And I was like, "Yeah, fine, why not?" I think it was her, a couple of her friends, about four of them. Um, yeah, and then we had this ride home where she started asking a few questions. No, 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 no. That first one, I dropped all of them off. Of course, normal questions like how was class, how was school, and so on and so forth. But there was another ride where there were only two of them, if memory serves me correctly, and she sat directly behind the driver's seat, and that was the she was asking me questions on whether I was interested in buying stuff. It was close to Valentine's Day, and she was like, "Oh, she heard I have a girlfriend." Well, I had a girlfriend. She heard. She already got information. But bottom line, she would tell you the story of how a colleague of hers was telling her the whole story. That's their own business. I don't know that. And if I was willing to buy a couple of stuff, she was an entrepreneur. She was selling stuff, which was also very commendable
Thank you,
for
thank
her.
you, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
very commendable. I was proud of you. Okay. So started like that, but then the conversation went into academics where they were designing for their semester. It was an orthopedic hospital, I think, and it goes. I was like, I have a colleague. I'm sorry, a student who I was supervising, and hopefully he will be able to assist. It was a final year student. I'm like, look, if they needed assistance, they could get his number. Tell him that I recommended. And they were like, okay, fine. They thanked me, and that was it. A couple of days later, I got a call. I can't remember. A couple of days later, I got a call that they were unable to get his contacts, or he didn't pick or something. I can't remember how we resolved that anyway, but we did. And then, of course, design, as a very caring lecturer that I was, I asked her how her design was. She said she had an issue with one thing. I'm like, "Okay, I could help you." She said, "Okay, she's at home." So I drove over. I was by the way doing nothing, so I drove over to her house. She brings the drawing outside to my car because she didn't want her lecturer to be in her house. Like she planned something. I don't know. I mean, the thinking. What's it? I come to your house. I'm not doing anything. But we sorted out, and then we started more. We started getting more informal. How are you? How is everything? Oh, this, that. And then the fateful day where she invites me to eat pancakes. It was a question of she was cooking. Oh, okay, I'm not doing anything. She's cooking pancakes. I was like, "Oh, pancakes! It's been a while." She says, "Come over." Okay. So I go, and then she brings the pancakes outside. We ate the pancakes in the car. Everything was fine. And as a gentleman that you all know I am, those of you who know me, I invited her for lunch. Anytime, pick a day. And she kept on doing, this one. I'm so holy, no, they can do that. But little did I know that this was all a plan. And I'll tell you how the plan ensued. So, the day in question, I was driving to eat. I had something I wanted to eat. I love pounded yam. It was a public holiday. So I was driving and I passed. And then I got a call, which I didn't pick. I mean, a good driver doesn't pick while driving. Okay? So, yay me. And I go to the first point where I was going to eat, and I couldn't get what to eat because it was a public holiday. So I drove off, and then I went to park. Just as soon as I parked, barely 30 seconds, I got a knock on my door. And I'm like, "Who's that?" And she was there, and that was the same time I just noticed I missed a call from her. So I was like, okay, which means this woman must have jumped on the bike. She called it Okada. It's a public bike, and it's like, "Follow him." And like I said, I didn't go straight, so she must have just been swerving and following me from behind, basically tailing me. And then, I offered, "Let's have lunch." And she was like, "Yeah, she wants to pick some money. She will join me later." Before she came, I had finished my food. I was already hungry, and I wasn't sure if she was going to join me. But she goes, okay, she doesn't mind having brunch or something. And we then go to a different spot, which we eventually made our spot. Yeah. Okay, it was a cool place where we talked, and she ate ice cream, and we spoke for hours. Okay, We spoke for hours, and this started the foundation for where we are today. Married, how many years now? 4 years. So, yeah, basically, in a nutshell, I have done an abridged version of what she said, the whole
So
truth.
the lie.
So help you God.
I hopped on a bike to train him.
Come on, you guys understand? How does it work? You call me. If she calls me from church, imagine you just went to pray and everything. Then all of a sudden, I drive somewhere, jump somewhere, then I just stop. 30 seconds, pop, on my door. On my dog. I mean, I had to wind down the AC.
Like, really? It's
Look,
just one way.
You guys, okay? We love your comments. We love your comments from the last session.
People.
How you guys? Wait, let me finish now.
From Boso to two guys, it's not just one way.
No. I said I diverted. She knows the restaurant I usually go to eat, so I diverted.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do.
because we when we got married, we still used to buy food from
But
there.
that's the thing, I didn't even know the restaurant there.
Yeah, you didn't know. That's why you followed me and you knew where it was. So anyway,
at that job then, I didn't have money. I was going to the ATM to look for money. 2012 set to me.
2012 set.
Yes, papi.
You guys know I didn't pick on her. I'm surprised you guys are saying this.
1 minute, guys.
Anyway,
the chairman is here.
I'm really glad you guys are making comments. I'm really glad you guys are following. We really appreciate everything you're doing. Please, thank you.
Anyways, guys, so that's it from us. Thanks for stopping by again. I hope we're keeping you guys entertained. Please,
I know I am.
Please do suggest for us any topic, any video, or whatever you want us to talk about. Yeah, very soon we're going to take you guys out to see beautiful Poland. I bet lots of you can't wait for that. And it's so hot. God.
Yeah, today like 31 degrees.
It reminds me of home.
Of home, yeah. This is like Nigeria. This is coming from a place that gets to -13 during the winter.
It's like really, really hot.
For her telling us it's hot, wow.
Plus, I'm big.
You guys, thanks so much.
Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share. Bye. Mwah.